Hello everyone, I am going to explain exercise 4.1 question number 4 and 5 from 12th class maths. So the question number 4 is find the value of x if determinant's value is equal to 0. So the question is the solutions are solution of the first question is here determinant of x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is given to us 0 and this is given to us. So we will apply the determinant formula as we had done in question number 1st, 2nd, 3rd, same way. We have to do the cross multiplication here. We will multiply them and with this side we have to put minus sign additionally. So that will give us the following equation, that is x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 3, the minus sign of the formula, then x minus 2 multiplied by x equal to 0. We will open this. So when we will open it, we will get here x square minus 4x plus 3, then minus x square plus 2x equal to 0. So they both x having opposite sign, this x square is of plus and this is of minus, so they both becomes 0 and this 4x and this 2x will get plus minus, so we will get here only minus 2x is equal to minus 3. Now from here the value of x is going to be minus 3 upon minus 2, that is 3 upon 2. So this is the answer of the first question. So the answer of the first question is x is equal to 3 upon 2. Now we'll start actually this is the solution of fourth question. By mistake I wrote here first. This is the solution of fourth question of the exercise 4.1. Now the fifth question. Write the minors and cofactors of following determinant corresponding to first column. So this is our first column. For this first column we have to write down the minors and cofactors and then also find the value of the determinant. So we'll start it. So for in this question onwards you are going to understand the concept of minors and the cofactors. So we are going to start the solution of question number 5's first part. So in the first part the given determinant is minus 1 minus 3 2. So this is our first row. Second row is 4 minus 1 2. The third row is 3 5 and 2. So students are here for the first column. So this is our first column. For this column we have to write down the minors. So we'll write down here minors of first column are so for first column the minors are going to be, first column is there, so its abbreviative is going to be minors we used to represent by capital A11 because for this the place value is, the name of the place is 11 because first column and first row, so 11, and for this it's going to be 21 and for this it's going to be 31. So I hope it's clear to you. So for the minor of this 1 is going to be 1. So when we'll find out the minor of this, imaginary cross we have to do. So when we do the cross here, the minor will get as only this matrix. So we get here minor of this is going to be the determinant of minus 1, 5, 2 and 2. So how we obtained here? because we are finding the minor of this place. So here we have to draw imaginary line in our mind, and here also one imaginary line. So which determinant is remained with you? This one. So this square determinant is remained back, so that you have to write down here. So the minor you are going to get as -2, then -10 is equal to -12. In the same way, the minor of the second term of the first column is going to be, so this term is named as, the minor is named as A21 because second row first column. So for this term we have to find out the minor, so we have to cross it like this, just put a cross and put here cross. So now which determinant is remained with you? -3, 2 and 5 and 2. So I hope you are getting it. Like this, students, we are finding for this term the minor. For the minor, wherever you had located the place, there you just go, and at that place draw the vertical and horizontal line imaginary. So when you will draw the vertical line, this complete column will crossed and this complete row will be crossed. So you are remained with only terms, 4 terms, that is -3, 2, 5 and 2. So that determinant you just write down here, that is -3, 2, 5 and 2. So that will give you -6 and -10. So you will get here -16. Now we are going to find out the minor of the third term of the first column. So it's going to be, because it's third row and first column, so A31. 31 is third row and first. So here you can see that column is remains, it's first column, 1, 1, 1. So it's first column, and rows are changing, first row, second row, third row, like this. Now to find out the minor, first you just see the determinant. So where we have to go now? 3, 1. At which place? 3, 1. Third row, first element. So third row, first element is here. So we are here. Now in our mind, you just draw a imaginary vertical line. So this column will be crossed and this column is also crossed. Now what is remained with you? Only this 4 terms. So that 4 terms you just write here. Determinant of -3, -1, 2 and 2. That will give us the answer -6 plus 2. That is -4. Now here, student, we got the minors. So in the question, see what they are asking. I will again, we'll go to the question, we'll confirm it, whatever they are asking from us. Write minors and cofactors of following determinant corresponding to the first column. First they ask the minors, that we calculated. Now cofactors also. So we'll calculate the cofactors and then we'll find out the determinant value. So cofactors we have to calculate. So we'll write down here. Cofactors of first column are cofactors. Generally we should represent by F. From factor, this F letter they might took it. So cofactors of first term of first column is F11. So in this nothing you have to do, student. Whatever be your minor, that you have to multiply by -1 to the power whatever place values are here, like that. Just see what I am doing here. -1 power. Now what is the place value here? 1, 1. So this 1, 1 you have to write here with plus sign. So you will get here 1 plus 1 and then minor just attach. Minor means A11. So that is the formula of the cofactor. So you will get here -1 to the power 2. A11 you already have. How much is your A11? -12. So that you just write here. So that will give you here -12. So it's going to be -12. So F11 we got. Now we are going to find out your F12. So that will give us F12 means cofactor of the second element of first column. So I think I wrote here wrong. So it's going to be first column second element. So row is changed but column is remain same. Now to write down this, same thing we have to do. First just put here minus sign. So minus sign, then minus 1, sorry, minus 1 whole to the power. What are the place here this time? Place values are 2 and 1, second row and first column. So here in the power 2 plus 1 you have to write down. So we'll get here 2 plus 1, then minor of this place, that is A21. So minus 1 to the power 3, and minor we already calculated, that is minus 16, that we just enter here, that will give us minus 16 is equal to minus 1 multiplied by minus 16 is equal to plus 16. I hope it's clear to you how to find out the cofactors. So it's very simple. After finding the minors, whatever we took changed into the cofactors, simply always you have to do minus 1 to the power, whatever be the place value, that will come as the powers in addition. And after doing the plus, sometime you will get even number, sometime you will get odd number, and if it is even then it's going to be positive, if it is odd it's going to be negative. So here since power cube is there, so minus 1 we got, and when we will open it, it's going to be plus 16. Now in the same way we'll find out for the third term of the first column, the cofactor. So cofactor of third term of the first column, so A31. So again minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1, then minor of this term, that is A31. So that will give us minus 1 to the power even number, that is 4. A31 which we calculated initially, that is minus 4, that's going to be plus 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 4. So we obtain the cofactors. Now determinant. So now determinant equal to. So students, if you already calculated the determinant, after calculating the determinant, after calculating the cofactors, if somebody says to you find out the determinant, then you directly apply one formula that I am just writing here. Whatever be your cofactor, what are your cofactors here which you calculated? F11, then what you have here, another cofactor is your F21, another cofactor which you already calculated is F31. With that you just attach the numbers, the number of the determinant, so that is your A11, then plus A21, then plus A31. So how I had done, because students we already calculated the cofactors, so that you just write down. With that you just attach the elements of the same column in the multiplication with the cofactors. So corresponding element of the first column. So just see, our determinant is this. So this is your A11, this is your A21, and this one is your A31, because we calculated the cofactor of the first column. That's why first column's corresponding element you have to multiply by the cofactors. So that will give you directly the formula of the determinant. So it's very important formula, note it. These formulas are given in book, search it where they are and learn them. So conclusion is, it's a objective question also, that they will give you the cofactors and you have to only check whether the cofactors are multiplied by the same element, corresponding elements or not. For that you just take the place. If you have here 1 1, then here also it should be 1 1. If you have here 2 1, then 2 1, and if you have here 3 1, then 3 1. So this is the first column. So you have to take care, all the elements of either should be your first column, second column, third column, or first row, second row, third row. Like this you have to do it. So now we have to put the values here to get our determinant. So A11. So what is our A11? We'll see in the determinant. So our A11 is 1, then A21 is 4, and A31 is 3. So 1, 4, 3. We'll put here. So first here 1, then I'm just writing here 4. I'll unless forget. A1 1 4 3. Now F11 already we have in this screen, that is minus 12. So we'll enter here minus 12. So it's going to be minus 12 plus A21 you already entered. A21 you can see is on the screen. It's 16. Then plus A31 I already entered. F31 is again minus 4. So these values of F11, F21, F31 I substituted from here, these values, and A11, A21, A31 we substituted from our determinant which is they provided to us. Now when we multiply, we'll get here minus 12 plus 64, then minus 12. So it's going to be minus 24 plus 64 subtracted, so you will get here 40. So this is our answer. So in the answer, student, you just write down all the minors also, then cofactors, and then determinant. Write the answers properly, then you will get full marks. I hope this question is clear to you, and very important concept you learn from this, that is minors and cofactors. And one more important thing, that if we already calculated the cofactor, then from that cofactor easily we can calculate the determinant. Simply you have to only multiply the corresponding elements of that cofactors from the determinant which they provided to you. So in this one more is question number 5. There are two parts, first part and second part. First part I had done. In the same way you just try the second part also, and if you have problem you can write in the comment box, then I'll make the video and I'll upload it. Unless I think you can do this, so try this. Thank you.